Real Madrid are Real Madrid. So if you look back last year, last 2 years, last 3 years, and last 4 years, who won the Premier League?
See world's getting to know more.
Alright, everybody. Wow, welcome back. It's your boy Fusion. This is the Oceanic production. Yes, I know I promised that the video was going to come out some time ago, but yes, things happened in my country and there we are. So I apologize for this video coming out this late in time, but please bear with me. It's just a few days to the tournament now, so maybe more information on the tournament, but still I was really hoping to bring out this video a lot more earlier. So I apologize to anybody that watches my videos. All right, yes. So, like you have seen the thumbnail, this is going to be my Club World Cup prediction and reaction to the groups actually. But before we go into that, there's some things I really want to talk about first of all. Mainly to these are the controversies around this tournament. Starting off with the MLS sides. So we'll get into the tournament now. All right. Now, as you all know, this is the Club World Cup, so every competition was represented. But for the MLS, they are serving as a host team. So many people felt that Inter Miami, the one that Lionel Messi is playing in, should have been here, and that's reasonable, seeing that they don't see what they won, the supporters shield, as a major trophy per se. It's the MLS Cup winners that should have qualified, who were in this one, LAFC. Or was it Columbus? I think Columbus won the last. Yeah, but LAFC. But yeah, Inter Miami are in because of they won the MLS supporters shield, meaning that they had the best points among the two conferences. So I felt that if they had done that, they should have at least did a playoff to be the best of each conference, no who will win it, but they just did it based on points. So all right, and they were the best team based on points, so that's why they say they will get it. That makes sense if you are thinking about it, but MLS didn't like that. But yeah, they have him in. Messi's in the tournament now, so it will better benefit them. I don't really mind, but from any MLS fan there, yeah, it would suck if you were a Columbus fan or LAFC fan. But that being said, the main controversy about this tournament is the removal of Club Leon, a CONCACAF La Liga Mex club. Now, before this whole thing went down, the way it happened was that a club from Costa Rica, AHLY, were the ones who snitched to FIFA, saying that Club Leon was owned by the same group that owned Pachuca. Now, please, when you get this. The rule states that no two teams from the same group can be playing in the same FIFA tournament, and that makes sense. But the problem is that this rule did not even work until Pachuca qualified. Lyon won the tournament, the CONCACAF Champions Cup, before Pachuca, but somehow when they, because from what I hear, they asked the owners of the group, the Pachuca boy, I think that's the name of the group, that they should choose one. I think that's what they said, and they choose Pachuca over Lyon. It was annoying because a lot of some players actually signed for Lyon mainly because of this tournament. Okay, some players. Lyon now is getting kicked out. Having if they won the tournament before Pachuca, they won it a year before them, okay? And they would not hold on to Pachuca won it. So it's just annoying if you're a Lyon fan to just think about this. You qualified basically 2 years ago before this tournament draw even got conducted. Then Pachuca wins it after you and they remain in the tournament while you get kicked out. It was really unfair, in my opinion, to have that kind of thing. They had to go to the Supreme Court to try and solve the issue out, and they found them that they could not do it. So they just had to remove Leon from the tournament. Because of that, now they playing between the runners up from when Leon won the tournament, LAFC, and the top one club in North America, CONCACAF, Club America. And the playoff happened to be done in LAFC's home stadium, but Club America bought a lot of their fans, so they in a way overshadowed the LAFC fans. The game was quite intense. At some point, Club America were dominating. The first half was goalless. Then the second half, Club America got the penalty and they scored, making it 2-1. But after that, LAFC got to push on and on. It became more back and forth, but they were making more strategic plays, in my opinion. A lot more tiki taka kind of football, and they got the equalizer to carry it to extra time. And at the extra time, second half, they got the winner. So LAFC qualified the Back of America. And mind you, that match was a 9.5 million matchup. Yes, because every club within the three regions, AFC, CAF, and North America, are guaranteed 9.5 million for those participating. Okay, yes. So then I was talking about money. Let's move on to the prize money of this tournament. Like I said before, it's going to be, I think, $2 billion worth of prize money for this tournament. There's a way that they have divided the tournament money or how it will be shared across. So this is how it works. If you are a European team, the 12 European team, there's a disparity though. But if you are a European team, you get around 12.8 to 32 to 38.2 million. So yes, like clubs like PSG, Real Madrid, Man City, Bayern, they should be getting 38 million for just showing up. Then a club like Salzburg, relatively smaller club, might get around 12 million. Yeah, that kind of thing. Then if you're a South American team like Flamengo and Palmeiras, you are guaranteed 15.2 million for those participating. That was guaranteed. Yeah, for participating in this tournament. So that's a lot of money. Then clubs from Africa, Asia, and North America are guaranteed 9.55 million to participate in this tournament. Then the Oceania representatives, Auckland City, are guaranteed $3.58 million. Now that's relatively smaller, but if you really think about it, that Champions League only gives around like 40 like $400,000, I think, for the champion of the OFC Nations Champions League. So it's a lot. That's almost like 6 times the amount of money that they normally get. So yes, that's a lot of money for even them. Then the way it works, if you win a match in the Club World Cup, you are guaranteed extra 2 million. If you draw one match, sorry, you are guaranteed 1 million. But if you lose, you don't get any money. Okay, there might be incentives, but yes. So if you win all 6 of your matches, all 3 of your matches, that's already 6 million. Then those who qualify to the last round of 16, they will get extra 7.5 million. That's what they'll be getting. Then if you move to the quarterfinals, you get 13.125 million. Those who now move into the semi-finals get an extra 21 million. The finalists and winners of the competition will get 30 million added upon that money. And if you win the whole thing, you get $40 million. So yes, a club like City or PSG, Real Madrid can actually win up to like $120 million this competition. That is what you normally get if you win the Champions League or the Premier League, for example, now. But you are going to get that kind of money by playing from a European perspective, a lot more lower quality teams. So yes. So with that out of the way, let's get into the Club World Cup, the draws and my predictions. Okay. Right now I'm in the site of FIFA, and yeah, they did this my bracket prediction. You can predict the Club World Cup, so I'm not going to use that. So we'll start off with Group A. Yes, I'm just get this on. And yes, okay. Now we start off with Group A. Group A has Palmeiras, FC Porto, AHLY, and Inter Miami. Straight up, this is for me like the most balanced, the most balanced group, I would say, because every team here, if you watch club football internationally, they have an argument to say that they can top the group. Okay, every club here. Palmeiras are for me the best club in South America. You can make an argument for Flamingo, but they are the best club for me in South America. They have and they deserve to be here. They won the 2021 Copa Libertadores. That's how they got here. And currently, right now, they are fourth in the Serie A. It's a little bit bad, but they have 22 points. But a player to watch is Estavio. Estavio has a Yeah, Estavio has already been signed by Chelsea, by the way, so he will be leaving to Chelsea after this tournament. But at least they get to keep him for this tournament, and he's been having insane numbers. They won that kid, and he already made it call up for the Brazilian national team, or doing this past national team. So you get it. He's a precious gem, and they will be looking to compete and really show what they are made of. Then you have FC Porto, who have not been great this season at all. Like they didn't do well in the Europa League. They get knocked out in the first round. Then the Portuguese league, they just narrowly scrape that Champions League spot. But if you look at the point tally between them and the second place Benfica, you realize that it was really not a good season for them. consider the quality that they have. Okay, they have players like Samu and Rodrigo, but despite all of that, they finished third with 71 points, while at the second place was 80 points, Benfica. So it's not funny at all. And the problem with them is that they don't have experience. Yes, though they are European set and their quality is able to show, you understand? That's why most Europeans don't take it very, very seriously because of their quality. Unfortunately for them, they are not among the top European teams in this competition, and they are up against top teams from the other competitions. Then lastly, these two teams that they're up against, contenders wise, have a lot of experience. So I feel that it's going to be a factor. Experience in this tournament will be a factor because they don't have experience playing against all these other teams, their own style of football. You understand the way when you play them, but if you don't, they might be taken off guard. And that's why I don't think that they will be going that far in this competition. Then Inter Miami, yes, they are a stacked team. If you will think about it, they are one of the youngest teams in this tournament, and in history-wise, they don't really have that big of a legacy because they are still very, very young. But having Lionel Messi, Leo Suarez, Busquets, all these world-class players, even if they are winding down right now in their careers, they should be able to produce the goods against them. So that's why I feel that they will at least have one goal against all the other teams in this competition. But the problem now with Inter Miami is their defense. Their defense is not looking good. Currently, right now, they are third in the Eastern Conference of the MLS with 29 points. That's okay. But seeing that they are going to be playing clubs from around the world whose quality are leagues ahead the other teams, it's going to be very difficult. And that's why I don't have them finishing really high. So yes, my predictions I have, yes, with that being said, that means I have Al Ali finishing in first place. AHLY are the African club of the century. I've said that before in my last video. Coming into this tournament, however, they are not in their best form. They won the Egyptian Premier League as usual. They always win it, but they won it at the last day, scoring 6-0 against a club from from Egypt. They won that match 6-0 against the club from Egypt, and that's how they secured the Egyptian trophy. But intercontinental wise, they just played Pashuka and they lost that game on penalties, even if it was a 1-1. So quality wise, they're not looking that convincing. But then again, it was a friendly. I will say that. And yeah, in the Champions League, they did not make it to the finals. Even if there was a revamp the trophy, they didn't make it to the finals. They tried, they lost on away goals. That's the comes in Africa. So they were in the semi-finals and they went very, very far. What they have going for them is that they have experience. Okay, Al Ali have 4 bronze medals in the Club World Cup, the last format. Okay, and they have always been here, basically always been here, even the time that they didn't win it. They just have so much experience and they have a lot of presence in the international states. They are the most decorated club in the world and second in continental owned to Real Madrid. So they have a lot of quality too on the pitch. If you play for Al Ahly as from Africa's perspective, you are like the best club player in Africa. So that's how they see themselves, and they are not going to just come into this tournament and just put in like small performance. No, they want to get the group. So Al Ahly will be winning it because I see them on par with Porto. So with Palmeiras, and I have Palmeiras finishing in second place. Yes, they will finish second behind Al Ahly because I feel that they will be able to score some goals against what's her name, Porto. It's going to boil down to who scores more goals than Inter Miami. But I will have Palmeiras finishing above Porto. I want Porto getting third and Inter Miami getting fourth. So that will be the group stages for Group A. Yes. For Inter Miami fans, I'm sorry. I know that Messi is going to be a wonder kid and you can never really stop him. But right now, his supporting cast is nothing close to him. So he's going to struggle a lot and I have finishing last. Yes, they got an easy group. They avoided Real Madrid and the likes of them. But just because he got easy doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Okay. You are still an MLS said that day. And yes, this is my prediction for the Club World Cup. Now, moving on to Group B. We have PSG, Atletico Madrid, Botafogo, and Seattle Sounders. Yeah, Seattle Sounders are an amazing team. They are the only team from MLS that will see that's why they deserve to be here. Seattle Sounders, because out of the three MLS clubs, they are the only one that don't have any controversies. They won the CONCACAF Champions Cup, which is a team that not even LAFC, Columbus, that even America have been even yeah, America could not even win the CONCACAF Champions League, but Seattle did. Okay, so props up to them. They deserve to be in this tournament. 100%, no questions asked. But the problem is that their group is very unforgiving because yes, they are in the group of death. They have a lot of good players. They have good players. They have players like Pedro de la Vega, and they will be able to like compete. Maybe against Botafogo, but against the other two teams, no. This tournament came at the worst time possible because you're having PSG, Atletico Madrid, and Botafogo. Okay, PSG are the champions of Europe coming into this tournament. So right now they are the heavy favorites to win the entire tournament, and I have them going a lot further than I did if I were to bring out this video last like a few months from now. But yes, they won the Champions League 5-0 against Inter Milan, which is in record the biggest win ever recorded in the UCL history and the second biggest in European Cup history. So yes, they having players like Dembele, Hakimi, you know what they are made of defensively and offensively. Yet they struggle a bit against all these top teams, but against these other teams, they should clearly get the dub and will finish top for me. Then Atletico Madrid will get the second spot because I feel that in their best form, Atletico Madrid are an amazing team. Yes, they finished third in the in La Liga with 76 points, and they have good players too. Anthony Griezmann, Alexander, Johnny Alvarez, they are all really, really good. And I feel that they will be able to, of course, they will be able to hold PSG, but I just feel that PSG might scrape a goal or two from them and eventually top that group with like 9 points. That's what I have. I have PSG finish first, Atletico Madrid second, Botafogo third, and Seattle fourth. That's what I have. Because yes, Botafogo are an amazing team, but against an Atletico Madrid side, it's going to be a very, very difficult scenario. They tried. Right now, currently they are sixth in the Serie A with 18 points. That's very close, but against these top European clubs, nah, it's not going to work out. And for Seattle, I just feel that many people don't expect much from you in this tournament, but if you can get a goal against these top European teams, that would be amazing. That being said, the team that we need to get to go will be teams from Group C. Group C, we have Bayern Munich, Auckland City, Boca Juniors, and LC Benfica. This is the group that we're talking about right now. Straight up, from this group, you can see it. There's like one clear favorite in a way. Then there are two clubs that can go head to head. Then there's just one club there that knows that they don't have any chance. If you're thinking about it, because yes, Auckland City, they are the OFC representatives that I talked about earlier. They come to this tournament have in their best form. Right now, they're second in the league, but they won the OFC Champions League again. They have won it for the past like 5 years in a row right now. That's how dominant they are. They are the best team in OFC, undisputed. And they, in fact, are the most experienced team in this tournament. So they have been playing them, though they have new players and they have sold off some players. But yes, the problem now is that Auckland City are an Oceania club, okay? The way they play, it's not that it's bad, but against even Asian and African opposition, they struggle. Like their last game in the ICC was against AHLY, a club that really was not playing that well. But when they played Auckland, they won them 6-2. That yes, the match at the point was 3-2, but the game ended 6-2 to AHLY's favor. Okay. Now, AHLY, they were in this group, it would have been a different story. But Auckland City, the problem is that they always show competitive, but it's quite difficult knowing that you have a lot of Bayern there. So I'm actually really worried about this group because we all know how Bayern Munich is against teams like Auckland City. So Bayern Munich, yes, I have them finishing first in this group. Then second will be Benfica, then Boca before Auckland City. That's what I have finishing in this group. Mainly because Bayern are for me a top contender to win the whole thing. They are those that are amazing. And they will score a lot of goals against the other teams, okay, especially us. I just hope that they can be a lot more, you know, they will be what the word I've used now is more gentle because Harry Kane will be looking to really shine at this tournament. He has said that already publicly. And yes, they are the champions of Germany once again. I was not surprising of how good they were. And I hope that they go as far as they can. But second place will be between Benfica and Boca Juniors. And I have Benfica missing no reason because of their quality. They have more quality than Boca Juniors. and I feel that they should be able to get the top on them. Howbeit, Boca Juniors is a very, very tough thing that too. If they score a goal against Benfica before like halftime finishes, then I think that they can win that match. It all boils down to who concedes less goals from um from Bayern Munich, and that I have it on Benfica because I don't think that Boca Juniors defense is as strong as that of Benfica. Therefore, Auckland City, they will try their best. I've heard from the news that they plan on asking Auckland FC, the A League team from Australia, if they can have some players to join them. And if that's good work out, then it will be very good on them because yes, they will not have professional players in the tournament. So that would be very, very nice for them. But all the same, this is my prediction. Bayern Munich first, Benfica second, Boca third, Auckland City fourth. Now move on to Group D with Flamingo, ES Tunis, Chelsea, and LAFC. Straight off the bat, this is a very, very very, very, it's a balanced group, I would say. It's very nice. You have Flamingo, who are the South American heavyweights. Right now, they are second to Palmeiras, I think. Yes, but they have scored the most goals in the Brazil Serie A than any other team. So coming into this tournament, they are looking as heavy favorites to have it. Then ES Tunis are an amazing side. They won again Tunisia Cup and they reached as far as the quarterfinals in Champions League. We need to be certain team. I'm not going to mention it just yet. But yes, come into this tournament, they should be a team that they should not underestimate. You don't underestimate them, otherwise you will be punished, heavily punished. Then LAFC are a club that like they won Club America, so yes, and they have a lot of star players in Giroud. I've mentioned Giroud. I know why that he can pop off against any of these teams. So if you also have a goalkeeper as quality and as experienced as Luis in the back, then you know that it's going to be a really fun matchup. Flamingo, AS Tunis, and LAFC. That match can go either way, and I have the score lines being even draws. Save. So it all boils down to who concede less goals against the first pick for me, Chelsea. Chelsea will be the first pick here because undisputed they are the best team. They had a very good spell in the Premier League and they have a lot of quality players. So Nicolas Jackson is playing very well for Chelsea recently, and they'll be in this tournament trying their best to go as far as they can because the money will really help them out. In their chance for getting more better player before the next season starts. So yes, I feel them that they will beat everybody in this team. They will win every group. Now, the problem now is that I see Experience and Flamengo as neck and neck. Experience is a top team. They are like AHLY, okay? They are very, very organized defensively. They don't they don't need goals and it shows that their offense is not that good, but they have they have bopped up their offense with the Brazilian striker. And I feel that yes, I'm being African here, but I might be a little bit controversial. But yes, I just feel that Flamengo and ES are neck and neck because of what I've seen Flamengo do with AHLY. I've seen them play a lot and they are an amazing team. But last time they played AHLY was winning them 2-0. It was that red card that just spilled this starter. So if they are able to like distort ES Tunis's um midfield, then maybe they beat them. But that's the problem. You guys don't watch African football a lot, so you will not really know. But to play in Africa, it's not an easy thing because like the traveling, then the host, the atmosphere is it's scourging to say the least. So yes, if you are a top team in Africa, when you play these kind of things, you already have the mindset to dominate. I just say it's an ES Tunis is one of those not African clubs that are like that. So I just have them edging out Flamingo in that match, maybe 1-0 to finish second place. Then Flamingo will finish third. Then that's how we'll leave it as LFC will finish last. That being said, I think the scoreline will be like 9-4, 9-3-3-3 or 9-4-3-2. That kind of thing. It's going to be very, 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 very close because LAFC are an amazing team. I feel that they are the best team to get out of the group rationally. So this thing can switch. We can flip them. We can yes, I can flip the entire thing either way, but I'm going to leave it as this. Okay, I feel that this is how it's going to end up, but it's going to be very, very, very close. Then moving on to Group E. Now we're halfway through the entire tournament. Group E, we have River Plate, we have Warare Diamonds, we have CF Monterrey, and we have Inter Milan. Straight up, Inter Milan top in this group. Yes, I know what you say. They just lost to PSG 5-0. That doesn't matter, but that was the USCA panel. And comparing them to the rest of this team is disrespectful. Okay, Inter Milan, I'm a fan of Italy. Okay, I'm a big fan of Italy. I watched the Serie A lot of, mainly because of Victor Osimhen when he was playing there. But from there, I fell in love with it because that's where Ronaldo played too with Juventus. So yes, the Serie A, they didn't win. They didn't even win the Serie A. That's true. They just lost it to Napoli recently. But comparing them to this group, they are not just they are topping this group comfortably. Their only problem might be against FIFA Plate. But I'm going to go for a curveball here. I'm going to say Monterrey gets second, River Plate gets third, and Wara gets fourth. Yes, I say this because I just feel Monterrey, right now they're not in the best form, but they have more experience than River Plate in this tournament. Not because of just who River Plate are, but River Plate play in a much more stronger region in South America. But I feel that match specifically is going to be very, very good to watch because they are both in Americans, and they will have a lot of fans in that match. So Monterrey versus River Plate will be a very, very tough match. But I have Monterrey edging them out. Then River Plate right now, yes, they are in an amazing form, but against Inter Milan, they are not going to win. If they don't score more goals than Monterrey on Uara Diamonds, they will get edged out. And I just see that they will be unlucky in this tournament. I don't know why, but I just feel that they will get there. Then Uara Diamonds, yes, they have not been good. They haven't been good. Nothing much to say about them. I don't really follow Asian football that much. So I can't talk much, but I know that they qualified last time. They defeated Club Lyon in the Club World Cup. They usually lost to Man City and they are also AHLY. So they have good spells, and if they can just like I feel that what they should do is just find a key centre back that can really help them in that defense. If they are able to defend very well and excel at counter attacks, I feel that they can put in a performance and get the dub on these clubs. That's what I feel. But yeah, this is my prediction. Inter Milan first, Monterrey second, River Plate third, Wild Diamonds fourth. Now we'll move on to Group D, where we have Flamingo. Sorry. We have Fluminense, Borussia Dortmund, Ulsan, High Definition, and Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa. So yeah, this is the group that I'm going to say. Yeah, I know, but yeah. But yes, okay. I'll just put it out there. Okay, Sundowns first, Dortmund second, Fluminense third, and Ulsan HD fourth. I know I will get hate on this because yeah, but I have Sundowns finishing first. It's quite sad that their final opponent in the Champions League is not in the tournament. Okay, because this season I would have died to have Pyramids FC in this competition. Like if they could switch them with wider, I wouldn't mind. But no, that's not right. Yes, but still, in this tournament, Sundowns coming to the tournament are like the most informed team out of Europe and South America. That's what I would say. The way they've been playing this season, they just won their 8th title in South America, okay? They won it and they won it with like 3 games to spare. That's how dominant they were. Then in the Champions League, they went all the way to the finals, defeating both ES Tunis and Al Ahly to get to that finals before they tried to Pyramids 3-2 on aggregate. So that's the kind of team that they are coming into this Club World Cup. And I just feel that yes, they will be playing that whenever they play Dortmund, if Dortmund underestimates them, they might lose. But come on, look at that squad, man. It's basically the South African national team. You have their goalkeeper, Rodri Williams. Then you have Peter Shadalide. You have Mokwena. Then these players have been playing together for so long. You have Timba Bozwani. He was here, by the way, last time Sundas qualified for the Club World Cup in 2016. He was here. But now he's the captain of this team. So yeah, he is the captain sometimes, but he's winning as captain. But he has experience in this tournament, okay. And the problem that with them that they don't have experience. They don't have experience, but I just feel like if they can, hold their defense against a team like Dortmund, I'm saying it because I want the upsets. Okay, I just want the upsets. I want them to upset Dortmund, a European side. If I want a group where they will not be a European team to finish first, and I feel that this is the best bet for me. I would have gone with maybe Fluminense because I know there has to be just one group that the European team will not top it. And Group A so far has been the teams. So yes, Dortmund will finish second. Dortmund are an amazing team, but they were not playing very well in the Bundesliga ultimately. Like they had to win their last 7 games out of 8 to reach the Champions League spot. So they did an amazing thing in the end season, and I think that that momentum will carry them forth. But I just feel that if they on any way underestimate Sundowns, they will get scored upon more than once. Where Ben Ribeiro has been amazing this season. He has been amazing. That Brazilian striker has been amazing. And fun fact, they both are called yellow in their names. Like Sundowns is called the Yellow Nation, then Dortmund is called the Yellow Wall. So which yellow will get better? Either way, I have Sundowns finishing top, mostly because of my African heritage, but yes, they will get second. Then for Fluminense, right now they are doing well in the Serie A, but last season they were not good at all. They didn't play well. They almost got relegated, which is funny because this tournament, this Club World Cup, it's a 4 years qualification stuff. So there might be a team that wins it, might actually be playing in the Division 2 when the tournament arrives. It's possible. It's actually true. So it could have happened to Fluminense, but it happened to Fluminense. That being said, I don't think that they can defeat a Sundown side, and they can definitely not defeat the Dortmund side. So yes, I have them getting third, mainly because they will lose those 2 games against those two. It might not be that high, it might be competitive, but yes, Fluminense will not like if you watch that match against AHLY and Fluminense, the last Club World Cup semi-finals, you could tell AHLY dominated the game, but somehow African clubs have this issue of defending that made the scoreline 2-1, but they dominated on possession and on attempts on goals that were on target. So it's just sad. But yes, I don't think that that's going to happen with them Sundowns. I hope that they are able to get it. So Fluminense gets third and Ulsan gets last. Ulsan HG are a Korean club, and if you think about this, every club here in a way it's all South Africa, South America, and South Korea. It's funny if you want to think about it. So it's battle of the Souths, excluding Dortmund. But yes, Korea in the K League have been horrendous. They did not do well at all. They didn't even qualify for the Champions League, so it's just sad. Ulsan, they will try their best to compete, but they know that yes, against Fluminense they can try, but no, it's not going to work out for them. So yeah, let's just leave it at that. Then the next group we have Group G with Man City, Wydad AC, AHLY, and Juventus. Now straight off the bat, no need to call me. I don't see any part for the non-European teams in this group. So Man City will get first, Juventus will get second, Wydad third, and AHLY fourth. There's nothing questionable about this group. This is one of the more straightforward groups because it's simple. City are City, okay? Many people were trash talking them because of how they played in the Premier League, finishing fourth. But bro, if you look back last year, last 2 years, last 3 years, and last 4 years, who won the Premier League? Is City. So Pep Guardiola is a legend. You can never despise them. And that's just the funny thing. Their bad season in the Premier League was them finishing fourth. That is a bad season for City. They finished fourth in the Premier League. They still made it the Champions League next season. That's how good they are. That a bad season for them is them finishing fourth. And now, entering this tournament, they need the trophy because they are a team that have the quality and they need it. Okay, so I have them going quite far in this tournament. No questions asked. So yes, having players like Rodrigo and Haaland is going to play a big factor, and they should score more goals than any other team in this tournament. Then Juventus are a Serie A team. They finished fifth or sixth in Serie A. I don't think that they are played so well, but they are a very disciplined team. They had a lot of draws, and you know they will show up against ACDC. I don't think that they will win. They can, but no, I don't think that they're going to win. They will try their best against City, and they can definitely beat the Wydad and Ally inside to just clinch that second place spot. Then for Wydad Casablanca, they are a Moroccan side and they will do well against Ally. Yes, I feel that they can defeat Ally. But against Juventus, if they try their best because they just played what's their name? Porto, and lost 1-0. So that's why I said that I don't have Porto coming out of that group. Yes, because Wydad right now in African standards are not top. They are not top. The club to represent Morocco this season in the CAF Champions League was Fus Rabat and Raja. Okay, this were the clubs that to represent Morocco in the club because they didn't qualify. So it's just sad. If Pyramid was here, I would have had them. Can they defeat Juventus? I don't know. Okay, but they're not here. So we're working with Wydad Casablanca of Morocco, and yes, their form have not been that good. They just lost to Porto, so that's by 1-0. So that's a comforting um match. But let's be honest, if Porto and Juventus were to play, you know how that match will go. Juventus will most likely win that match, even if it's 1-0. So I just feel that they will fall short. Therefore, AHLY, they have not been good this season at all. They haven't been good this season. It's just sad. In the Champions League, they finished dead last. So yeah, and in the UAE, they're currently sixth, I mean seventh. I don't know, but they are not doing well at all. Like I feel for Asian teams specifically, if you just look at the entire roster of teams that came into the club world from Asia, this competition did not meet their best time, even for the top club in Asia right now. Al Ain, what's her name? Ulsan and Red Diamonds. These seasons they have not been good. So unless they step up, they are all going to finish last. So yes, that is my G predictions. Man City, Juventus, Wydad, and Al. Then the next group we have Group H. We have Real Madrid, Al Hilal, Pachuca, and RB Salzburg. Okay, now this is going to be a very nice tournament. Real Madrid are Real Madrid. Okay, they are the most. They are the fun fact. Man City are defending champions of the Club World Cup. So yes, I feel that they can go as far as they can. But Real Madrid right now are the most decorated club in the tournament. They have five of it, even if it's the previous format, and they will want to win it. It's silverware, and it's the first format, so they want to be that first club to get it, and they have the quality to do so. So yes, they're going to get first. Madrid is getting first in this group. No questions asked. There's nothing much to say about them. The quality we speak. Now, who's going to get second? Now, this is what I have to now say now. That's what I was saying about the European clubs. Al Hilal are an amazing side, but Asia as a whole have not been doing so well. So yes, they have too many players. They are just too stacked. Okay, and up against the Salzburg side who made it here as ranking. But the Salzburg in the last 4 years have been doing very well. So when Arsenal could not win the Champions League that season, the best team was Salzburg, and they entered in. So yes, they are qualified. As that's their benefit for being here. So against the Al Hilal side, it's going to be very well. Al Hilal, they reached the semi-finals of the AFC Champions League Elite, and they finished second in the Saudi Pro League. So that is very very good for them. Though they were a notch below the Al Hilal that won the Saudi Pro League, I feel that their quality is just too good to deny them. So yes, I'm still gonna go for it. I'm going to no, I have to. I'm just saying Al Hilal gets second, okay. Salzburg third, and Pachuca get last. So yes, Salzburg have not been good right now. They have not back to back. They haven't been able to win the Austrian league, so it's surprising for them. But they are still a European side, okay. But I just don't have them finishing up with Al Hilal. I just feel that Al Hilal has too much experience and quality to go to the Salzburg side. But then again, I would not be surprised if they do because Asia this season has not been doing that well. At least their top four teams are qualified. The Pachuca, yeah, that's just how that's the disparity between them. Pachuca is a very, very strong team. I can actually see that they finished third. So it's going to be yes, like the points might be like 9-4-4-3. That kind of thing. That I see happening. Or it might be 9-3-3-3. There's not based on who scores against who more. That's what I have in the club in this group. Because Pachuca is a very, very good team. They play very well in La Liga mix and they can't be underestimated because they were runners up in the ICC. Okay, so it's just normal. And right now, there's a kind of derby between them and Ali because they beat Ali twice now on penalty. So yes, hopefully they meet each other again and it happens. But for that, that is the Club World Cup draw for them. So Real Madrid first, Al Hilal second, Salzburg third, CF Pachuca fourth, LEP with Leon. Now we go to the next. Now what I like about this is that you can also go to the next one. So now let's go to the brackets. Yes, this is the brackets. This is how it's going to look like. So yeah, as you can see now, these are the brackets here for Bayern, all of them that I've done. And I'm going to try my best to predict them properly. So we start now. As you can see here, this is going to be the last 16 matchup. AHLY and Auckland, sorry, AHLY versus Atletico Madrid. You have Bayern versus ES Tunis, Inter versus Borussia Dortmund, Man City versus Al Hilal, PSG versus Palmeiras, Chelsea versus Benfica, Sunderland versus Monterrey, and with Real Madrid versus Juventus. So yeah, straight up the bat, Al Ali and Atletico Madrid. Yes, that's the match that I have. That would be the peak performance season because I feel that Al Ali. Yes, I know, it's going to. I'm getting to advocate, but yes, I have Al Ali winning that match. Okay, Atletico Madrid don't have experience. I know. I keep on seeing experience for a reason. Al Ali are going to make sure of it. They won't just lose. So yes, it might end 1-0 or penalties. No, no, no. I say it will end in regulation time, and Al Ali win this by just like let's say the odd goal and enter they reach the quarterfinals of this tournament. Then the next one, Bayern versus ES Tunis. Yes, it's going to be a good game, but nah. Nah, it's not going to happen. It's not happening. Okay. Yes, we try, but this is where the journey ends. So Bayern to the quarterfinals. The next match, sorry, by the way, I'm going to run through this is quite easy because the video is long enough already. So I'll just try and run through it. Inter versus Dortmund. This is actually a very, very good matchup. But I think I've seen it before. One of the most recent UCL matchups. So yes, but yes, you all say Inter might be shaken by their loss to PSG, but either way, I don't feel that Dortmund had the same quality to play an Inter Milan side. So yes, Inter to the quarterfinals. The next one will be Man City versus Al Hilal. Man City should comfortably win this. Man City should comfortably win this because yes, Al Hilal is good, but Man City is just better, like way better. Pep Guardiola is going to make sure that their presence is felt on the world stage. So yes, it's going to be sad, but I have Man City winning this. Now, before the finals of the UCL, I had the opposite happening here. Okay, I honestly did because PSG have normally have trouble playing teams out of Europe or out of France. Safe. That's how they do. They always dominate the French team, but they don't do so well in European cups. I had before Palmeiras winning this matchup. I actually did, but knowing that they will be up against the Europe of champions of Europe, there's no way I can go against them. They are too clinical and they are too dangerous of a team to not to win this match. So yes, PSG moves on. Chelsea versus Benfica should be a very, very close game. I'm not going to go for the upsets. Or should I go for the upsets? I don't really know. But yes, Chelsea Benfica is going to be okay. I'll say Chelsea. Chelsea should win this. They should win this. Benfica will try, but yes, this will be one of the matches that I might see that will go to extra time. And that it might be decided in extra time or maybe penalties. But if it's penalties, then Benfica will win it. But if it's on normal grounds, because Benfica is a very, very good team, they played a very, very competitive game against Bayern. But Chelsea, they are the Conference League winners, so it's going to help them out. If it reaches extra time or penalties, I will go for Benfica. But if Chelsea can win it or score before the last 9 minutes, then Chelsea wins. Next match is this is a non-European affair now. Sundowns versus Monterrey, and I have Sundowns going through. I don't think Monterrey is going to try, but yeah, if you want to compare Africa and North America, the quality difference will show. Yes, America actually has more known players. I think that's one thing that Africa we lack. We don't have that many known players, but that aside, against the best African team coming into this tournament, Monterrey is not among the best team. I think the best team from North America is LAFC. I actually feel that way. That's how good they are. So LAFC may actually end up coming after that group. I don't know, but against Monterrey, no, they shouldn't. Then the last match will be Juventus and Real Madrid. This match can go to extra time, but I will have Madrid just topping it and finishing. top. Now we move to the quarterfinals. We get AHLY versus Bayern, Inter versus Man City, PSG versus Chelsea, Sonal versus Real Madrid. Now, the only reason I have AHLY losing this match is because I have Bayern. Okay, Bayern. I feel that Bayern will be at least a top 14. AHLY will try, and this might go to penalties. If he does reach penalties, AHLY will win it. That being said, I have AHLY as a top 10 team anytime, any day. You don't win Africa that often, and you can't be called a top 10 team. The problem is that they don't have money like the rest of the teams do. They are quality, I think 40 something million or so. That's their overall market value. But other than that, AHLY, if you play and you want AHLY play, you understand. They don't just nah. They will run you over. They will run you over. So against a Bayern side, the Hurricane is going to have problems in that match. But I have Bayern winning the game and just edging that AHLY to win the semifinals. Then we have a Champions League finals match against Inter and Man City. Will Inter get that revenge? My answer is no. They won't get that revenge. Man City to the final semi-final to the Club Cup. The next match, PSG and Chelsea. I'm sorry, Chelsea. Your one ends here. Then Mamelodi Sundowns versus Real Madrid. This will be a very good matchup. But like I said before, African teams have the issue of defense. I feel that defense will open up here and Madrid does edge them out. Next up now, semi-finals match. We have Bayern versus Man City and PSG versus Real Madrid. Woo, man. Okay, so PSG versus Real Madrid. This is all right. First semi-finals match: Bayern versus Man City. Yeah. It's going to be a very good game, Bayern and Man City. But yes, I'm going to say Bayern wins this match, not just because of how we came, but like they don't need it that much like Man City does. And Man City will be hungrier, and that might make them a bit desperate. I'm just saying, I don't know. No, emotions matter a lot in the tournament too. But I just feel that yes, Man City are defending champions, but Bayern has more experience in the tournament. They've won it twice before, I think, but they have won it before. But they have more experience playing teams out of Europe. So yes, it's going to be a very, very one-sided match. But I have this tournament, this match of finishing in 90 minutes. It might be 3-1, 3-2, but it will be a very, very explosive game to watch. And I have Bayern reaching the finals. Then now move on. PSG versus Real Madrid. This has to happen. It had to happen eventually. Okay. Now, okay. Shit. PSG and Real Madrid. Who were having this matchup? Whew, okay. I'm going to say PSG and I'm said Real Madrid from the brackets they had less opponents than PSG. So I don't know. I'm conflicted. I don't know who's going to win this. I'm not going to go with PSG. I feel PSG are the best team. But let's go back first of all. If PSG does if PSG in any way, wow, it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. But I have PSG winning it. I just don't feel that Madrid will reach the final of the tournament. Okay, they are good, but now PSG is the European champion. So yes. Now the finals is going to be between Bayern and PSG, and this is where I have it all happening. I'm going to say Bayern Munich wins the whole thing. I have Bayern being the first champion of the Club World Cup expanded format, and Harry Kane getting the second trophy. Because yes, I'm a die-hard fan of Harry Kane. Okay, I love that guy, man. Like in the World Cup, he's amazing. When you score those kind of goals, it's Harry Kane. His spell at Tottenham Hotspur with Son was amazing. So yes, Bayern should win the Club World Cup and be the champion of and be the champion of America of the world. So yes, it's going to be a very good game, but I have Bayern just narrowly edging out PSG to win the whole thing. So yes, that is my Club World Cup prediction, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that video, that small video. Yes, the Club World Cup is an amazing tournament. Okay, nobody can deny it, and it's going to be a life changer for many clubs out of Europe. I already predicted it already. I have Al-Ali and Sonash to reach quarterfinals because I feel that Africa should really take advantage of the tournament. Okay, Al-Ali are a top 10 team in the world anytime, any day. That's what I feel. A top 10 team. There is not a team in the world that can defeat Al 5-0. So a 3-0. No team in the world can do that. I don't think so. Because of how they play. So it's going to be very, very good. My take on the African teams is that they should go as far as they can. From the Asian teams, they were unlucky to meet now, but I feel that AHLY will go out of the group stage. For North America, Monterrey, LAFC, Seattle Sounders, and Inter Miami. Monterrey and LAFC are the ones I have. But Monterrey can get out easily. But I feel that LAFC are just unlucky to be in that group. But they can get out. I won't be surprised if they get out. And if they do get out, they will be playing the Bayern side, I think. So it's going to be a very, 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 very good game. But I don't think that they will either win that game. But at least they meet out of the group stages. Then lastly, for the European sides, they are always the favorites. Okay, I did a ranking of all the group, all the clubs and everything. So Europe has always been the number one. I will try and do that, but yes, for this Club World Cup, I'm going to be going into it. I won't be doing live reactions, but every match up, I will be reacting to them after the scoreline is done and everything. So you can catch me on that, and I also make a lot of small videos on them too. So that will be it for now. Tops up to PSG for winning the US final. They took the world by storm in that final. They won it and they deserve to win it comfortably. And that's it for this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe in the video. I'll see you below. And yeah, please enjoy the corporate cup. It's going to be an amazing moment. And I'll see you later. Oceanic.